Just very quickly before we get into this video, if anybody would like thumbnails but can't be bothered making it, as I'm showing you to do right now, leave a comment down below, and if you would like, I can make you some thumbnails. Just leave a comment down below, we'll get in contact, and we'll see how we go. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Yo, what's going on guys, my name is Evolve. I am bringing you a thumbnail tutorial here today. Now, I made this thumbnail a couple days, well not today, for a friend. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this, so if you like this kind of thumbnail, you're going to be knowing how to make it. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Now, first of all, obviously, you're going to need Photoshop. Just go new. I have a custom pre-made thing, so you can just go save preset and it'll become your preset. Width 1280 by 720, resolution 72, and background contents. I just go transparent, have whatever the hell you want, doesn't really matter. Now, first of all, obviously you're going to want a background. Now, I made this, these are all the assets I used, so just background, just have whatever you want, doesn't really matter. Now let's move on into the text. Okay guys, I just skipped right ahead just to make this text, and I think I'm just going to do that just for now so you guys can see the text just over the background. Now, if you guys should know how to write a text. If you don't, you just press this and then you click on that and type whatever the hell you want, doesn't matter. Now let's see, I have them roughly the same size, so let's get shout out a little smaller. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just pressing Command T and that allows me to change all that, so they look to be about the same size there. And also if you want to know how I have it bent like that, just go Command T again or Control T because I'm on a Mac, and then you press this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go arc upper, and then you just play around with this. Now with Sunday, I'm just going to go, let's go arch. That is way too much arch, but that's good enough. Okay, now one thing you guys are going to want to know is something, if you don't know, if you're not big on Photoshop, is this thing called blending options. This thing allows you to do literally anything just by pressing on this. Now obviously right now it doesn't look attractive, but we'll see. Okay, I just skipped ahead a little bit. If you want to see what I have done, I've just put a gradient overlay and an outer glow just for now, just to make it look like this. One thing you can do is you can go copy layer style and then paste layer style, and then it'll have the same effect on the other, on whatever you paste on. It's pretty awesome and nice to know. Except with this one, you're going to want to make this red and actually just change it from gradient overlay to color overlay, because you'll see why once we get to that. Okay, now we have the text done. So what do I reckon I should do next? Let's add, let's make the background decent. Now I'm just going to add this into a folder and change the folder's name to background. And as you can see there, you can see the text with the outer glow. You can always change that. I'm just going to keep that from now like that, but I'm going to add in some textures just to make it seem, I don't know, somewhat more interesting. Now also up here is something you can play around with. I'm just going to go overlay, and let's bring this down to say about 80. Yeah, why not? I'm going to add all three. Okay, can't do that. I'm just going to add all three. Okay guys, I've added in all three textures. Now what you can do is play around with this thing here and make it look very different, and with the opacity, I reckon just for now, what's this look on a normal? I reckon just for now I'm going to leave it like this, and that's the background pretty much done. Let's just drag this into the background if it will go. Okay, and that is our background complete. Now let's move into this little guy. Okay, now I've just dragged them in and resized them to be about there. So what I'm going to do is go rasterize layer, because this will allow you to basically do anything, and press on this tool, magic wand tool, and then press there, and then delete. and that'll be the background gone, making it look a lot better. Now I've got it looking like this, so I reckon I might go paste layer style, get rid of the gradient overlay, and actually I might change around some settings. Size on this can go down. I would add a drop shadow, but I don't need to. Let's add a satin, but just to give him a little texture. And I reckon that would do for now. Now, also, one thing that I'm going to show you, the way I've got my text like this, because my text there and there looks very different. But there is this one. Okay, now I've added my text into here, and I'm going to add something cool to it, I reckon. Now this here, I'm just going to add a texture to it, make it look somewhat nice. Now, one thing people don't really know on how to do, at least I think, is because obviously if I just go overlay like this, it'll make the text look cooler, but then you can kind of see it coming out the sides and it doesn't necessarily look attractive. But if you just do this, create clipping mask, it'll just clip the parts of the text that I want, and that's pretty much that done. Now the next thing we shall do is actually no, let's do that last. The next thing let's do the YouTube play buttons. Okay, that's my first play button, and for the second one I'm just going to duplicate the layer and let's move it. Okay, now I have it two different colors, and I also have that overlay that I was just showing you guys. And I'll show you how to add. Okay, I've just added in my. Okay, I just added this into a group. Let's call it play button. Okay, now with the two of them, I have two different colors on them, and I reckon I'll get to this when it comes to it. I'll show you. But the next step, that is probably the more important one, because this is what makes it look sort of more awesome, I guess you could say. Now what you want to do is go with this. Let's make it bigger. If you want to make it bigger, just change it there or just up here. Now, oh, did not want to do that. Now let's make it red. If you want to change it, just come up here and let's make you red. Okay. Actually, no, I reckon that's too much. Now I know you basically can't see the bottom left of my screen, but then you go change it to overlay and it'll look like this. Now the next thing you add is this called hue and saturation, and that above, and this will allow you to change the color, except move this guy up above it just so he doesn't look disgusting. And yeah, you can begin to change it around a little. Actually, I kind of like it orange like that. Now with the YouTube play buttons, if you want to edit them, oh no, did not mean to do that. Go blending options and go color overlay, and okay, what I'm going to do as well, because for some reason my line has completely gone blank, I'm going to add the texture I've shown you guys here to the play buttons, just because I kind of like this texture. I'm not sure what it is about it. Just have it covering the majority of it. Make sure it's right above the thing you want to place on. Create clipping masks and go overlay, and it gives it a little bit more texture. Also too, one thing, if you add this as well, this curve thing, this basically changes the color of it, the color scheme like that. No, that's too much. See, I reckon it kind of looks a little bit better like that. And let's go black and white, because then I can change the colors in the background. Yeah, screw it. You can just fiddle around with that, just make whatever the hell you want. But anyway, this is coming out pretty well. Can't be bothered adding in the episode 1. And as I said, with this here, all you gotta do is change this, and it changes the color for you. What color do I have this? Green. Just gotta find it. Yeah. Okay, there's green, and if you want to like enhance it a little bit more, just press these. Be careful though, it does kind of make it a little bit uglier. And that's pretty much the majority of it. If there's anything you guys want to change, fiddle around with it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, guys.